Good evening, people. Welcome to the first day in the 12 days of Christmas. I've never done a Christmas video series. I've done top 10 lists and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever done a series. So it was about time I changed that. So come up with the 12 days of Christmas, my 12 favourite Christmas films. Short little video. There'll be films that everyone knows and most people like. So I don't have to tell you what they're about too much because we all know. I didn't want to go down the Halloween route where you watch films for the first time and they're all shit and you moan and complain how crap they are. No. So I could have put more films in to make it more days. I could have replaced some of these with others because there's many Christmas films I like. I have a decent amount, but these are the 12 that I picked, and we need a different hat. So I haven't done this for a while, so we need to change my hat into something more appropriate. And this used to play Jingle Bells, I think, or Merry Christmas, but now it doesn't. But it does do that. So the first film I've chosen is a short film. It's like 30 minutes long. It's a sequel to another short film that's also 30 minutes long. That is the original film, 1982. 30 years later, they came out and they did The Snowman and the Snow Dog. It's basically the same film as The Snowman. I don't know how many Americans are familiar with this, but kid builds a snowman that comes to life to go on an adventure. This kid moves into the same house as in the first film with his mother. First thing, there's more houses around, which I kind of like the idea of that. He moves in with his mother and his elderly dog. The dog dies. He writes a letter to Santa saying he wants a new dog. Finds a box under the floorboards of a picture of the kid from the first film and the clothes that he dressed the snowman in. Goes out, builds a snowman, exactly the same snowman, same clothes, everything. Then builds a snow dog and gives him socks for ears, puts 2 twigs in and puts 2 socks for ears, and then they come alive and they go on an adventure again. So it's the same kind of story, same animation style. But what makes me prefer this, it's simple, it's the dog. I had a dog, and the opening scene of this has the dog sitting in the van and he can't get down out the van because he's old. So the kid lowers him down and he's got a ball for him and he rolls it gently. I've done all that. I had a dog, it's been dead 10 years or so, but it got old. You had to pick it up off the bed, pick it up off the sofa, help it along. So it was sad seeing that, but it brought back some memories. Then when it dies, he's got the lead and the collar still hanging up. I have the lead and the collar in the garage of my dog, just hanging up out the way. Sometimes I go in there and I think, shit, have I still got that? But unfortunately, I can't go out and build a snow dog because we never get any snow. I'd be lucky to build a bloody snow mouse. So when the snow dog comes alive and he's barking around, that makes me happy. Then, of course, they go on this big adventure, and despite the fact that the snowman can fly, he decides to go in an aeroplane. And why not? It's Christmas. He's the snowman that's alive. Why not go on an aeroplane? It's like Superman taking an aeroplane. Then, of course, they melt. But happy ending, the dog comes back and he has a new dog, and that's happy. I like that, and that's the only reason why I prefer this, because this is the original. This is it's the same kind of story, but it did it first. It's better. It's got better music. The world famous "We're Walking in the Air" as the snowman flies across the land, superb. This has a musical number, but it's horrible and doesn't compare to that in any way. But yeah, that's the one I go to more than the Snowman. But they're 30 minutes long. You can watch them both within an hour. They're both silent films, no talking involved. And that is my day one of Christmas. Day one of the 12 days of Christmas. The Snowman and the Snow Dog. Oh ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow.